I know that the kids are, going to have drinks and this and that, and hopefully, if you do drink and you do get drunk, you get so sick that you'll never do it again.
Shut up!
Well, all I can tell you is I did my best. I raised you for almost 18 years, and if you don't know what to do by now...
I do know what to do, Mom, but you don't understand.
All right, I'm just saying. What else? Anything you want to ask me? Like, do I get to give you, like, a sex talk or something?
No! Mom!
We walk the halls of life, see the things that we want to say, be what we want to be. Wherever I go, I search for me. Now it's all we have. Now it's all we'll ever have. To live our life. Now it's everything.
I would like to interview a popular person and be like, what's life like for you? Just out of curiosity, since you seem to be like a totally other race of human being.
You know, you want to be with the right clique or, the popular girl. I hate the word clique and I hate being in a clique.
It's weird because it seems like a whole other secret society where they gather every Friday night at someone's house.
I'm walking down the hall.
If it were like a formula, a way to be popular, like a little guidebook, how to become popular.
The captain of the football team dates the cheerleader, and it's just like, those are the really popular kids in schools, and then the ones who are invented, the nerds. What the hell? When do people get to be people?
I wouldn't say I'm in the popular crowd, but I wouldn't say that I'm a complete loser. I'm just a band person, I guess.
Everybody loves going band. We're a group of kids who love music. We love making music, and we build a family around that fact.
Please, if you'll grab your instruments, help take stuff. Buses are out there. Just so you know, okay, you talk to your parents this weekend. Right now, the China trip is on. Okay? Spring break.
Yes!
I'm going to China with my band friends. China's like, I'm getting out of the country for like the first time ever, and I'm going to read books on the plane and see the Great Wall.
Dr. Hyle's been putting his heart and soul into this China trip. Lots of people say that he's been really cranky lately, but I understand where he's coming from. I mean, this is like basically his life right now.
That was better.
We have a lot riding on this entire trip.
We'll come back tomorrow. You guys are doing great.
Thank you.
Okay? Just more confidence. All the time, more confidence. Okay?
There's something about being in that group that I think those kids see as being very special, and they know that they're going to get challenged every day. There has to be challenges. There have to be goals. It's the striving for the perfection that I think those kids feed on. At least I hope they do.
The group of 21,
We're probably known as one of the more popular groups.
I don't think you could ask for a more fun group of friends to have. It's like we're one big happy family.
I like to know that, I have these friends who I've shared a good portion of my life with, who know a lot about me.
Having plans.
Abby's my best friend.
We get along so well. It's like, we just kind of fit.
I love Shanna to death. There's friends that are your friends in high school, and then there's friends you'll want to keep in touch with, and I definitely think she's one that we'll keep in touch. Hopefully we'll be at the same college in the same room next year. That's what we're planning.
This is unbelievable.
Oh, better continue it.
Oh my God, this is the best present I've ever gotten. Thank you so much.
I love it. Spring break's going to be incredible. Bahamas. Going to the Bahamas.
For the first time, we'll be on our own. We'll be taking the responsibility for ourselves, doing what we want when we want, and it's exciting when you're still in high school.
Mom, do I hold the bathing suits and put them in clothes?
I'm really, really excited. I'm ready for this break. I'm going to be hopefully chilling with a lot of people that I normally wouldn't be chilling with. I think this is a chance for me to get to know a lot of people in my grade that I just don't know.
I'm proud of myself every day.
Yeah, that's what he said to me. Spring break is the place where all the seniors hook up. They all get together. And here I am, a junior. For me to say to Robbie, I don't want you fooling around with a girl.
I couldn't say that because all of his friends are going to be doing that. And so I said to him, listen, this is 1 week in your life where you're going to have the best time in your life, and whatever it takes to have fun, I want you to do that. The first time he calls me up and says that he hooks up with another girl, like, that's going to kill.
Good morning, Highland Park. This is the District 113 Sunshine Lady. We're supposed to get that 6 to 12-inch snowstorm. Tomorrow, the key ingredient, boots, mittens, hats.
How do you feel? I would feel awful. Okay? Want to know how many full rehearsals we have? 4. I'm embarrassed. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Because you're not proving anything.
I think everybody forgives Dr. Heil if he's ever like yelled at anybody or treated them unfairly, because he's been really stressed out about this trip. I mean, I don't know if he meant to do it or not, but it really pushed everybody to work much harder, more than I've ever seen anybody in the band work.
I leave on Saturday to go to the fabulous Bahamas with all of my friends.
I'm looking forward to waking up and just like looking at this beach and the water and being like, ah.
Getting my passport, like the best feeling ever. You know, your ticket to the world. It's cool. Carefree, no parents. It is going to be amazing.
I'm hoping to bond with my friends and get closer.
It'll all come together in the last few days like it always does, and we'll have a great time. Just let it all happen and go with the flow.
I'm so excited to be here.
Great. What's up?
Christmas night out.
Jenny. I mean, I'm obviously gonna go out and drink and pick up girls.
Jenny! Wait, I'm sorry. I don't know.
Abby and Jenny, I mean, they were together pretty much every single minute of the day in the Bahamas. If that makes Abby and Jenny happy to be together, then fine, you know?
But I feel very pushed aside. I don't have somebody I can talk to.
We're on spring break.
It's March 27th, and I'm in China.
Everybody over here. Quickly, come on, it's your time. Highland Park, back on the bus, now.
What's the point of taking a group picture if we're not going to be here for more than 5 minutes?
I always try to push them to have the best quality opportunity, the best quality experience they can have. They know how important I think it is for them to have great experiences, for them to succeed. Otherwise, it's meaningless. Now, tomorrow morning, you'll get a wake-up call at 7 o'clock again. Breakfast is at 7:30. You are sightseeing in the morning. Then there'll be lunch. At 1:30, we have an exchange concert, maybe about 3:30 or 4 o'clock. Okay? You'll come back to the hotel. You will dress up again tomorrow night. We'll do bed check or room check at 11 o'clock. Any questions?
Bed check wasn't my thing.
We're gonna get in trouble.
Scott? Oh, you look great, Scott. Thank you, Sean. No, he's not here.
I was hanging out in a girl's room 4 or 5 floors up.
I have to find Scott.
So I get back to my room and it's 10 after curfew. 2 minutes later, we heard a knock on our door. I knew it was Dr. Heil.
He's
So where's
here.
Scott?
He's here.
I would like to see him.
Scott, you're your conversation partner.
So where were you? Where were you?
I was upstairs.
Where?
On the 8th floor.
Why weren't you here?
I should have been here. I should have been here.
You screwed up. Okay? And you have some people upset. Okay? Not right to do. Okay? Make sure you don't screw up.
Okay.
Hey, stay in the room, please go to bed.
Okay. Right.
Abby's my best friend, but lately it's weird. It's almost like, as of now, she's a stranger.
Part of me was like a little jealous that Jenny had all that time with her, but
I found no desire in getting wasted and looking for guys to hook up with. It just like, it wasn't appealing to me.
As clued in as like even my parents might be, they have no clue just what the hell goes on here. Like the fact that we're not in bed by like 1:30 when we normally come home, like that's our go out time. Is like
The fact that we're not in bed at 5 is kind of scary.
I need to do my own thing. Sometimes that's hard for people to understand. They think it's like a diss towards them.
Already.
All these people like partying at the club, and like I was dancing, having a great time. Like, there was all these beautiful girls. Like that's awesome.
No one's respecting anyone or their space. The guys just really want to hook up with girls right now.
We had no authority, we had no curfew. Every night it was just, you had somewhere to go, people to be with. It was just crazy.
She was like grinding with this guy for forever.
And there's Steffi like going crazy. I'm like, oh my god, Steffi, get control of yourself.
It was the sickest night ever. I was in the lobby watching one after the other our friends come down and be like, you will not believe this, and be like, and hooking up with like 2 different. How crazy was it last night? It was the sketchiest night ever.
But it's spring break, Shauna. I'm living it up.
I question my friendships. It's a hard thing to realize 2 months before you're supposed to graduate, if the people that you've spent 4 of the most important years of your life with, if that is it.
You know, there's nothing wrong with either of the ways we went about having fun on our vacations. We just, you know, I guess we're in different modes in a way.
I don't know if I take it.
I went to China. I went to China. I went to China. You heard the song. And it was China, all right.
Brian?
Shut up. Sit down. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Would it be cooler to be in the Bahamas right now?
People go to spring break to show off their tan when they come back. It's so true. No, I'm gonna spend $3,000 to get a tan and get drunk.
It makes me so mad that people have the money to do that. To like go to like a beach and drink. It just makes me so mad.
They lay on the beach all day, they drink at night. Lay on the beach all day, drink at That's how it goes.
It's just totally all day.
Yeah, but most of the day they're getting over from the night before.
We had a day where the kids were tired, and the kids started to vent a lot of things.
The biggest baby I've ever met in my life, I swear to God.
Aaron, shut the hell up. You're the one that bitches the most.
This is where it's more than just music. It's teaching how to get along. It's teaching how to work together. It's teaching how to live life. I don't think you can have excellence without discipline. It doesn't happen. And especially when you're involved in a group.
In China, we played basically 3 or 4 concerts. We played at the Children's Palace. It was awful. I was watching the other kids in the band who weren't playing while we were playing. They were just like putting their heads down, just like hoping for it to end. It was the worst performance I've ever played in.
Okay, I want you sitting down back as far as you can in a nice tight group.
I don't like this. Something bad.
I want you to listen carefully. You are so self-absorbed, you need to sort out your personal lives and think about the group. I don't think we worked all that time, spent all that effort to come here and have a bad time. Now you're going to meet some more Chinese students. I'm hoping that you can get beyond all your stuff and show them what this group is about. And show a little pride, show a little togetherness, and play the best performance you have. Got it?
Got it.
Yes?
Yes.
That speech really hit home because we've always kind of understood where Dr. Heil's coming from. He's devoted his life to us. He really is like a big father to all of us.
Look at the cigarette. Look at it. Look at it. Why is it so close? I don't know.
Are they supposed to be that?
I don't know. I got the chance to meet new people and bond with people that I would have never expected to. I mean, me and Allie, we hung out a lot.
You know what? It's like everyone does their own thing, and like for what's good for some people isn't good for others.
That's what I've been saying since the beginning. I'm like,
It's weird because we used to be best friends freshman year, and things changed, and it wasn't like that anymore. And like talking to her made me realize like I missed her.
what sucks is that I'm gonna look back at high school and be like, why didn't I enjoy it more? And I guess, I mean, that's what I have to deal with. But like,
You're saying how you can't just change friends and trust everyone, but like you can.
I know I can, but like part of me doesn't want to because part of me really, really loves them. And
why can't you have both? You have to go and like start to make all new friends, you know. But the people that you normally just don't chill out with all the time, call them up, you know. Then now you know what to do for college. You know what I mean?
I know.
You have to go through this in order to like really appreciate and know what you want for the future. You know, and it sucks because it's honestly the only way to do it.
I've learned a lot about love, like the true important things in life. You know, Sarah, she's very special. But, hello? I love you. What if she's the only girl I'm ever in love with? Who knows? There's so many hot girls here, and all I can think about is you. I love you like the world. I always think about you in every second. Hi, special girl. I love you. It's like she's with me. I didn't hook up with one girl. Didn't even like really occur to me. Like, yeah, I tug girls and like let them feel my love, but it doesn't even matter. Just like me and her. Like just taking a rope, and I swear to God, it's like she's there and I'm just pulling her to me like constantly. Like feeling her. Right here.
It was the last concert. We played at the Shanghai Youth Orchestra, like the premier orchestra in Shanghai.
Oh my gosh, they're so young.
And they're amazing. They're like prodigies there. I mean, they're like, we got like 8-year-olds playing Bach concertos on the violin, and like, oh, it's incredible. The second they started playing, we thought like, oh God, we're screwed. They're gonna show us up. There was a lot of pressure, but we didn't care about anything other than just playing it how we wanted to play it. This is the last song of the entire trip. We played it probably the best we've ever played it. I mean, we really played it well.
You look at a team that wins a championship, a close game that is won. That becomes a very, very special moment. There's the challenge. Let's do this together. That was a great experience.
Love gets sweeter every day. Your love gets sweeter every day.
There was definitely a split between the group of 21 in the Bahamas. Best friends, never been in that type of situation, didn't realize how different they were. You know, they just go different ways.
There was like a deeper meaning to the Bahamas than just going out and partying.
What I learned about myself is that if I'd gone to the Bahamas in like a year ago or so, my friends were acting the way they were, I think I just would have stayed in the situation and made myself miserable. And in this particular situation that I was in, I got out.
It was a great experience. It was amazing. Went to a foreign country, which I will never probably be able to go to again, with some of my closest friends, and saw some amazing sights and played some great music.
We kind of aren't as close as we have been in the past. Everyone's kind of, you know, branching out to other groups and hanging out with other people, and I think that's a good thing.
This town, this place, these people, you know, I love them all. I love all of it, but it's time to move on, and it's time to get out of here and experience new things and go new places and meet new people.
Stay tuned for a look at the making of American High, followed by scenes from the next episode.
I'm trying to keep this journal so immaculate to try to remember so many things. Hopefully I'll be able to recreate these memories and little pictures and feelings later. I was thinking about that on top of the Great Wall, how I was there and it was incredible and I felt so peaceful and so small. But soon I wouldn't be there and soon years and years would go by. Hopefully this will always be in my mind's little memory history toolbox.
Said yay, bye-bye Beijing. Hey man, trust me dude.
You spend a year following a group of high school juniors and seniors, and some of the most remarkable people you're going to meet are their teachers.
I will look at how well you've improved from the first day of this assignment till the day you turn in that final project.
You guys are on this stage together. You've got to pick each other up. It's hard, but you have to count. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Dr. Heil, the band leader, clearly had an enormous impact on the kids who he worked with.
Do you want to be the peers of the best and the brightest? Or do you want to be the gophers of the best and the brightest?
Another person who was equally inspirational was Paul Swanson, who was an English teacher at the high school.
He had this dramatic flair about him, which made him really interesting.
When we first started reading Oedipus, I saw it in your eyes when you started to put that together.
Swanson was not just a great English teacher. He was also a pretty amazing man who spent a lot of his time devoted to an organization called the Alliance Group, which was a group of gay, lesbian, bisexual, gay curious kids who met on a weekly basis.
We've done the Nutura business. We know about the dance. I've known so many students who were suicidal because of their growing awareness of their sexual orientation.
I think that, like, for a long time I was putting labels on myself and telling myself that I was something I wasn't.
I saw too many kids being harassed casually.
Do you know that if you weren't my teacher, I probably wouldn't have come out?
I look at Brad and I see the type of person I wish that I could have been in high school. He's enjoying himself, and if people don't like what they see, it doesn't bother him.
One of the lessons we learned this year about teachers was that you not only have to be able and willing to teach and help others, but you have to be open to being taught and helped by them as well.
Where you are now is thematically what we studied in As I Lay Dying, Oedipus, and Hamlet, and that's the great in-between. But I would leave you with this from Hamlet, which is the readiness is all, the rest is silence.